Made it back to Rouen. Oh, you're on this side now. The guy slack off the second you take your eyes off him. So I'm putting him up as much as I make my scheduled rounds. Oh god, middle management. He's watching his employees. Do I have to get in line again? I do, don't I? Wait, no, I need to be at the harbor, so harbor master. You. Benoit is not the harbor master. Pardon us. Can I help you? Oh, it's Portos. Yeah, do you have a moment? It's true, I'm responsible for the harbor block, but you'd be better off asking Harg about this. Harg? Yeah, he's responsible for freight handling in our harbor at the moment. Should be on the other side of this embarkment. Okay. Let's go talk to him. Is this the guy that I had to find his key for the warehouse? Yeah, it is. May I have a moment? What is it? He doesn't recognize me. Yeah, I got some. I was just about to send it to Zeiss when all this happened, so we're securing it in the warehouse. Great. Can we take it from here then? I don't mind, but there's a lot of it, you know? I really don't think you can carry all of it. Good point. For now, let's just carry whatever we can. Alright, I'll give it to Agate. You can carry it. This enough? That should be enough to keep them for a while. This much shouldn't be a problem to haul. 3 gasoline tanks. Well, need anything else? Come by again. Hopefully this whole mess will be sorted before that, though. Yeah, serious. Sorry for the trouble. Okay, cool. And I got the Murdoch letter, too. So that's the gasoline checked off. All we need is the engine, but seems it was lent out to the Royal Army. We'll have to inquire at Leiston. To head all the way back now. Good thing I didn't unequip my goggles. Okay, so I got that taken care of. We just head back now. Speed running it back. I'll never know how fast I get back to Zeiss. More like 2 minutes. Would be 1 minute, honestly, if I didn't have to walk along this path, because if I do... I was running through here, actually, and I ended up in the Penguin Limestone Cave, because I ran too freaking crazy. You gotta stick along the road here, or you'll lose your way. Okay, good. But this should be the last episode of just clearing up random shit around the city and walking around. So I can kind of fit all of this nicely into 3 episodes of just wandering around the city and helping out people, being an actual bracer, before we get to what seems to be the final area, which will be the Oriole. So I'll have them titled all nicely, so if you don't want to watch this stuff, you can kind of just skip to the finale. But in my opinion, I think all of this has been rather quite enjoyable, especially the Genis Academy hostage situation. That was pretty fun. Despite it. Fuck. Despite it being quite a crisis situation. And hilarious, they just brought Gilbert back, to be honest. Okay, got the gasoline. I got it. Oh god, I'm about to sneeze again. Oh, fuck. Well, good news. Summer's almost over at this point, so it's only a matter of time. Just kidding, really. My allergies are terrible every time of the year. I was blessed with terrible nose. Okay, back to the Wolf Fort. Wait, it is along the Wolf Fort, right? I think it is. Yeah. Is it? No, I don't think... I'm in the wrong place. Right, it's on the other side. Okay. Yeah, this is Wolf Fort, which is the border to Calvard. I need to head to Leiston, which is to the east. Wrong place. I'm sorry. This way. Wait, where am I going? I got the map placed wrong, that's why. Here we go. And Wong still got his freaking vehicle stuck in the middle of the road. Here we are. Hopefully I don't have to go up the chain to get my combustion engine. I have to ask Sid, can I have a combustion engine? No. Dad, can I have a combustion engine? No. Damn it. Well, the machines aren't here anymore. Actually, is there a secret item here? There's a fish. Of course there's a fishing spot here. Place we docked after. Inquire. So I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. I'm not familiar with the device in question, but I can tell it must be something important. Wait here a moment, I'll go and ask. I shall blow my nose after that then. Just give me a second, sir. Cutscene sneeze. Alright, I asked your quartermaster, and here's the problem. It seems this combustion engine is not currently in the fortress walls. That can't be right, Gustav said. Wait a moment, miss. I said, is it in the fortress walls? We loaded it onto a patrol ship a short while ago for shipment back to the central factory. Unfortunately, all this happened not long after takeoff. The ship made an emergency landing somewhere on the trap plains as a result. Oh, crap. Time to go rescue an engine and a crew, sounds like. So we just need to talk to the guards on the patrol ship about it. I know it's a pain, but that's the size of it. I know, we think the ship landed somewhere on the trap plains. Good luck. Oh my god. This is a wild goose chase, by the way. Also that we can just have a dip in the hot tub. Oh god, this isn't a hostage situation. This isn't to rescue the miners from peril. This is I want to take a bath in before I die to the end of the world. And honestly, I get you. Alright, but Trap Plains is in the opposite direction from here, so we'll have to head back to Zeiss first. Unfortunately. We'll have to go this way and then all the way down after. Alright, time to look for an emergency landed vehicle. And they just took off too, so it wouldn't be in the vicinity that I'm used to. Perhaps they're around here? I mean, it's a big aircraft, right? So it's got to be somewhere around here. Probably not by all the sheep. No? Maybe they landed in the water? I don't think they're here. Okay, let's head back up. Probably by the wolf fort then. Stop. Oh. Okay, fine.
Let's move out.
Why do they blend into the grass? Okay, it must be somewhere around here then. Ah, found it. Gotcha. There they are. Say, who are you lot? Oh, we're from the Bracer Guild, sir. I need your combustion engine, by the way. I see. I totally forgotten about it in the chaos. Yes, we have the engine in our cargo hold. Ren, give me a hand. At least I finally got it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Cool. Ah, we got it. Sorry to trouble you. Not at all. I'm sorry we bothered picking it up if things were going to end like this. Still, all this to help get a hot spring working in a situation like this. Racers seem to have different priorities than we do. Forgive us. We know things are difficult right now. No, please don't misunderstand me. I wasn't being sarcastic. For a soldier, being unable to use the orbital weaponry is nerve-wracking. We're all struggling to figure out some other way to fight off our enemies. Meanwhile, you guys are moving around with all the confidence in the world. We could learn a thing from you two. Well, we're just doing what we think is right is all. We're sort of wandering around holding our butts right now too, so to be honest. I think all of us can do is just try and trip over the answer. True enough. At times like this, it's only right that we should all be going the extra arc to keep the people at ease. Good luck restoring the hot springs, bracers. Thanks. You bet. Leave it to us. An actual understanding officer? Incredible. Alright, now, we got everything. Should we get back to Elmo? Yes. It's time to return and get my hot springs. Gonna go back this way, and then we head down. Stop. I don't want any more sheep. Wait, is there a chest I didn't loot? I think I saw a chest for like a split frame. If I get into one more fight, I'm gonna fight the chest. I already got that chest. Okay, good. Elmo hot springs. Alright, you die. Everyone dies. I get 4 XP. Okay, I'm never fighting them again. Got 4 experience for that. Terrible. Okay, we head back to the pump room and we should be good. Okay, got the materials. Time to upgrade the pump. Yeah. How do we lump that combustion machine? That's the size of that? How do we carry that all here? Still though, are you sure you don't need help? I prepared a diagram for the upgrades, so would you separate the parts like it is? Sure. Seems like something even we could do. Fine, guess I'll help. Alright, it's finished. Good work, Tita. Same as always, you sure are good with this stuff. We don't know if it'll work or not yet. Let's test it right now. Looks like the rotor is the pump, and the pump has started moving. Yeah, I mean, because the water's already there, right? All it needs to do is to actually heat the water, right? So... But how long will 3 gasoline tanks last us? 3 hours? Goodness, I didn't think you'd actually get the pump working. Thanks, I can hardly believe it, but now we can let people go to the baths as much as they please. Ah, glad we could help. Well, I was about 90% thanks to Tita, though. That's not true at all. You can only upgrade it because you went out and found what we needed, Estelle. Still, this time we really did end up going all over. This orbital shutdown phenomenon is seriously slowing us down. Very true. Technologically ceasing to function deals severe damage to society built on it. At this rate, the situation is only going to get worse. Well, no need to be so pessimistic. Even with orbment stopped, we managed to get the pump working. People could do anything if they put their minds to it, don't you think? Estelle, nicely said. Anyways, it's a job well done. You should go and take the first bath for yourself and relax from your journey. Oh, I know. Here's some special medicinal tea handed down from my family. You should drink it when you get out of the bath. It'll fix you right up. Nirvana tea. And so Estelle's group took a bath, dined on a feast of Eastern dishes, and left the Maple Leaf Inn behind them. Wait, what? Nirvana tea? That's a new one, I think. Oh my god. HP recovery 100% cures all status ailments. What? The most busted healing item. HP max. How many can I make? I can make 10. I'm tempted to like dupe them, but I'll do that in NG+. That's gonna be like my saving grace for the next game. Holy shit, Nirvana tea. Did I come here? I did, okay. And I bought the Mountain Man stew already. Hey guys, seems like you fixed the pump, huh? Guess this is the second time, but looking forward to seeing you in the future as guests next time, hopefully. Me too. Good work. Thanks again. The inn is ready for business. Alright. That takes care of that. Chapter 7 had 1 quest. Just go to all the towers. Alright. Well, that's done. So why don't we head on over to Roland. Actually, I'm gonna skip right past Grancel and then head back to Roland so we can see what's going on there. Because I'm pretty sure I missed the quest over there. So I want to do that first. But to head to Grancel, I need to head past Leiston Fortress, I believe, to the Sanctime Gate. That's this way. Since I'm here, I might as well turn in my shit. I received word from the factory chief. Sounds like you're rather busy. Did something come up? Oh, right, we should make a report. Yes, actually. A pump repair. I see. Sounds like you've really been taking bracer work at heart. Yeah, I know it's kind of a small thing to worry about in an emergency like this, but you can't just abandon people in trouble. Well, that's the whole reason behind being a bracer. I think it was the right call. The second principle, prioritizing civilian safety. Your line of thinking, therefore, was correct. You can keep your head high when you say what you've accomplished. Thanks. I feel a bit more confident hearing that from you, Kilika. That ends our report. Well then, I'll have your work assessed immediately. When you're ready, give me a report again in full. Okay. Let me be paid. Yes. Strega B1 accessory. B+, yes. What? Strega B1? Nice, I got some new kicks. 1012 defense. Amazing. A B+ rank, that's pretty good. Now let's head on over, yeah. Nothing else to do now. Sanctime Gate. So as I said before, we're gonna breeze right past Grancel, head to Roland, and then finish up the stuff over there. Just in case. Actually, no, hold on. Sorry, in Roland we had the miners, that's what that was. And then Ruan was Genis. Zeiss was the hot springs. So actually it's Bose that's missing an actual dedicated hidden quest. But I checked everywhere in Bose. There's nothing in Bose. Because I went to Ravenue. Yeah, there's nothing in Bose then. But there is a monster I didn't defeat in Roland though, so I should do that actually right now as I head over there.
Not done yet.
It's in the Eliz Highway, which means it might be by the entrance of Roland. Hopefully that won't take too long. Oh, wait, you're here now? Seems like you're doing bits of work here and there. Well, nothing wrong with going all out, but don't take on too much work. I am not. Doing quite fine. Okay, Royal Avenue. Herb Scenic. Oh, I can check in the villa. Sure. Since I'm here. Huh, isn't that? What the? That's the sound of an airship engine. If it's an airship that can fly now. There. No way it's the Glorious. Society airships, why are they here? And why is my nose freaking the fuck out so much now? Damn, they're headed straight to the capital. Son of a bitch, we need to chase them now. What? No, don't lock me into the battle yet. I just got here. No. I just got here. I didn't mean to proc the story. No. This is part of the main story, isn't it? Shit, it is part of the main story. Damn it. Okay. I gotta go head up then. I want to check out the Royal Villa and then head back to Roland, but I won't have that luxury. Oh shit, they're already here. Shall we begin then, my friends? I guess, if the Divine Blade was here, this might be a good time. But just beating up a bunch of weaklings whose guns don't even work, this ain't even gonna be a good way to kill time. It's not too bad, you know? It's fun to just walk around and step on a little wooden toy soldiers. Well then, make sure not to call your patermater down on them, love. All the little soldiers would run home instantly if you did. That's boring. I was thinking of getting patermater to help smash that pretty castle into dust. Beauty and destruction, is it? It holds a certain charm of its own, I suppose. Uh-oh. Yeah. You must be the Ouroboros lackeys. Sons of... Your airships still work, huh? I believe this is our first formal meeting, soldiers of Liberal. I am Bleu Blanc, the handsome, mysterious, peerless phantom thief of beauty. Heh. Walter the direwolf from ladies. There's no ladies here. Try to put up something of a fight, would ya? Luciola the bewitching belle. We won't be acquainted for long, though. And I'm Red, the angel of slaughter. Why are they introducing themselves? I wonder what you'll sound like when you're screaming your life out after I rip you open. Casually introducing yourself. Well, see if that confidence lasts. Stand ready, men. Charge. What? Uh-oh.
As flowers bloom and wither.
Good to see them ult. Sure. Think you can take this?
Damn kids today. Fine. Just die.
I didn't know all their moves were AoE. A kid? Should we really attack? Right up, sure I laid back. Wait, you're all just called Renade. Remember, my good man, ultimately this world and life is but a fantasy. Allow me to show you. A delicious nightmare.
I'll bring you a fitting end.
Relax, you're like the least intimidating out of the bunch.
Die beautifully. Farewell.
Just flexing on a bunch of NPCs, imagine. Seriously, nothing but trash. Aw, darn, they broke too easily. Now, don't be so greedy. Perhaps the Royal Guard of the Queen will provide us a bit more challenge. One would hope, at least. Well then. Oh my god, what? Actually, another coup. We enforcers will head for Grancel Castle. Squad leaders, direct your platoons in the taking of each block of Grancel as planned. Aye, sir. Wait, I wasn't done looking around. Shit. I thought they said I could come to Grancel whenever I wanted. Wait. I want to look around some... Oh, can I look around now? Maybe I can. We head to the Grand Gate. Oh, fuck. Now it's forcing me there. Damn it, I'm not done with my request yet. Oh, wait, it got rid of my request. Shit. Eliz Highway expired. Okay, I see. At least I know for NG Plus now. Okay, so when you head to Grancel after you give all the ZFGs, you're locked in once you hit Grancel. Good to know. I didn't know that. How could I know? That's... Hurry. At least I got all the main the main secret requests done. That's what I wanted, really. Son of a... We gotta help them. Do first aid. There's no time. Whoa, easy. Your bracers, right? Ouroboros enforcers passed by here moments ago. Seems their target is Grancel Castle. I knew it. The rest of them, enemy forces are taking over the city. Please, save the city and the castle. Okay. Okay, everyone, we're going on ahead. All right. Oh my god. Just like the first game, everything ends in Grancel. Not the pizza stand. No, why? Those bastards. Why the pizza stand? Here they come. Okay. Really, guys? I still can't use my arts either, which really sucks. Everybody has their ultimate though. Damn, what did I do? Okay. Just normal vanguards though. Take them out easy. Let's do this. Okay. And just a regular. Oh, I gave one of the ZFGs to... I see. I gave one of them to Tita. What are we gonna do? The city. Everyone. Oh, Elnan. Your timing is truly perfect. You hear about the business the Queen had with you, yes? That was the idea. What's going on? The army is in a position along the eastern and western blocks of the city as we speak. Fighting is terrible, but you need to leave it to them. So I'm just curious, what would have happened if I came to Grancel first? Would it have played out differently? You must give chase to the enforcers. They're headed for the castle. What? Hang on, you want us to just leave the city like this? I've evacuated the people on the street to the guild house. The army is evacuating the rest of the city. Okay, we'll head to the castle then. Thank Idios. Guide you and keep you safe. But before you go, take this. Zaram powder. Thanks. Good luck. Not the pizza stand. Ice cream stand is untouched. I will never forgive them for this. Not for the pizza. New enemy? I don't think so.
I'm not done yet.
Can I change my party though? The door is locked, okay. I want to change my party though. Army should be... Everyone head to the castle. Their goal is likely... Okay, is that Orvid? It's not Orvid. I guess are they upstairs? They're not upstairs. Shit. Okay. Whoa, everybody is here. Damn, alright. Alright guys, no time to talk. I gotta go and check the board here. I see. There were Grancel missions. Stuff you don't know until you check it out. Okay. So basically, you want to do Grancel first, because if you don't, then the moment you hand in those 4 ZFGs, you're locked into the final battle. Okay, got it. Now I know, which is sucks because I can't get A rank then. Oh god. Fucking hate it. It's Ouroboros. They're sabotaging my body. Are you new or are you... That's a Vanguard. Ugh, fuck. I can't fight with one hand. Idios saved me. Why did they explode too? Okay. What happens if I try to go to the other blocks though? The sound of gunfire. Where's the rest of my party? Alright. Aw, the gates are closed. Given the age of this entrance, I would imagine it could be opened manually. That would prove difficult. However, yes, I'll take quite a bit of pushing. It's time to call in Painter Mater, isn't it? Hey now, you call that thing in, you won't leave anything for the rest of us to do. You won't just leave this to me. Leave it to you? Just watch. Ah. That's great, Walter, but there's another door. Yes, one of the Taito style's greatest techniques. Impressive as always, my friend. Heh, this shit's really only good for street performances. Now one more to go, though. Oh no, Duke Dunnan. To think they'd breached the castle gates. They won't hold much longer. Claudia, Hilda, hurry and get Alicia to her private chambers. But uncle, Dunnan, are you? I am the scion of the von Oslies family. I will not stand quietly and watch a brigands trying to tear our land and authority to pieces. With Julia absent, I shall take command. But stop wasting time. Their goal is to abduct the queen and the heir. Her heir being you, remember? Uncle, your priority must be the safety of yourself and the queen. This is what it means to be an heir, Claudia. Fulfill your duty. Oh my god. Dunnan redemption arc. Grandmother, Hilda, come. We need to get to the chambers. Yes, it would be best. Dunnan, please be careful. You just watch as I cast these cursed bandits from these walls. I pray for your victory. Philip, you be careful too. I'll do my best, Mistress Hilda. I can't wait for Philip to bring out the cane sword and freaking one-shot everybody. I'm deeply impressed, your lordship. Never been happier to serve you more than at this moment. There's no need to make such a show out of it, Philip. Oh boy. Here they are. Such ghastly appearances, rather more like demons than men. Your lordship, should I fall? Do not hesitate to flee. What? But... Oh shit. Oh my god. He's bringing it out. Sir Philip. Oh, it's the old man with the closed eyes. Who the hell is this old lump? I am Philip Brunel, butler to His Royal Highness Dunnan von Oslies, and former captain of the Royal Guard. Oh my god. Philip, hidden OP. This blade I once held in days long past. I do not know how far it will carry me, but it shall now cross with yours. Even if this ever is this country full of surprises. Let's see how skilled you are then. No, Philip, don't die. I swear if Philip dies, it's over. Come on, Estelle, we can make it. What in the... No large impact points. I think this was broken with someone's hand. Looks like Walter's handiwork. Idios. No way. He really is freakishly strong. Wait, why are we standing around being impressed for? We need to catch up to... Estelle, watch out. Really? Oh my gosh. Gotta fight a bunch of Shinra mechanics. Come on, take him down. Who are these guys? Pale Apache. Okay, it's just another one of these enemies. Okay. We're in a row though, thankfully. Let's do... Actually, the comet should work. Apparently it doesn't actually. Oh, I just saw the enemies behind me. Nice. That. And then let's do satellite beam. Nice. That's okay. Let's do this now. Out of my face. I can interrupt this. Apparently that did not interrupt it. Counting on you. This has to hit. Good. End it.
That's move it.
So much damage. Does this ever end? There's no time. Let's get inside. I better heal quick. I feel like I won't get a chance anytime soon, so... let's use these. Yeah. Okay. Now we drop a save. Let's go. Oh no, Philip, where are you? No. They got everybody. Not even the Royal Guard can stop them, huh? Miss Estelle. Oh no, they killed Dunnan? Philip, and even Dunnan. Did you try to stop them? It's my shame I could not. I suppose A just caught up to me. I couldn't hold them for long. Is the Duke? Nah, he's fine. Just got tackled or something, I think. That is a relief. Her Majesty has retreated to the royal chambers. Please hurry. Philip! He's just unconscious. Let's hurry. Chloe's in danger. Right. If I don't kill at least one of these guys, I'm going to be disappointed. Someone has to die here. It's got to be Gilbert. Secret Enforcer. Gilbert's the Grandmaster. So these are the Queen Chambers. Our destinations then. This sucks. The only one who didn't just fall over was the old-timer. Yes, he was quite an expert. He was still silly though. There was no way he could beat all of us. Stupid old man. Come now, don't say that. He proved his worth through his loyalty. Few men can claim as much. And I must admit, Duke Dunnan was a little different than rumor led me to believe. True. It did not seem like the absolute debauchee from the reports. I was still amused by how quickly he passed out, of course. They're here. Damn it all. If only Captain Schwarz were here. Stop sniveling. We are the Royal Guard. Show them what that means. More small fry. This is getting rather tedious. Told you. I know. To make it fun, let's see who can capture the Queen first. An interesting sport. I'm game. Well then, let's play. They just ran them down. Oh, we gotta hit the Queen's room. Okay, got it. So this way, and this way. Hey man, I heard some screaming and yelling outside the door. What on earth is happening? I don't know, but you seem okay. I can head to the bar, but I can't go into these rooms. It's pretty funny. It seems you have more guests, Queen Alicia. Oh. Chloe. Queen Alicia. Estelle. Josh. Everyone, thank you for coming. Oh no. We're too late. You sons of... What do you think you're doing? Let go of them. Sorry, but no. The professor asked us to do this a personal favor, so no can do. The professor? Wait, so this has nothing to do with the gospel plan then? Nope, don't think so. He said he wanted to slow you down a little since you were doing more than we thought you would. I'm so very sorry for trying to reverse all the damage you guys are doing and being a decent human being then. It has been problematic, you realize. You restored the guild phones across Liberal. The professor hadn't expected you to do it so quickly. I gather he wanted to see you suffer a little more. What? He had you attack Grancel for that? That's very like him. You got it. I thought it was a bit late myself. Thing is, Lo got sent off to secure that flying city alone. We had nothing better to do, so we said, sure, we'll throw you a bone. I believe you Wait, Lo? They sent Lo to solo Oriole? Okay. I believe you understand now. Given that, am I not enough of a prize by myself? And I ask you to release Princess Claudia. Grandmother, no. The one who should. It is true that the good professor asked for one or the other. My, what a quandary we have on our hands. Weren't you looking to take the princess anyway? Well then, a pet bird in a cage somewhat lacks charm. It may also be nice to see your elegance shining even through captivity, but... You don't even start. You're really out of your mind if you think we'll let you do that. Heh, don't make me laugh. Even if we didn't have hostages, are you seriously going to take on all of us? That's right, I promised to kill you all the next time we met. You know what? This is a good chance. Maybe I should just gut you all right here. Stay calm, Estelle. You're right. There's no way we can fight all of them at once by ourselves. We need to wait for our chance. What? Alas, Josh, it is fruitless. Perhaps had you been in the shadows, you could have found an opening. But as it stands, out in the open like this, your options are limited. There's little you can do, Black Fang. Though it seems... It also seems like I'm not the one who needs to strike that opening. What? Oh shit, Cassius? What? Oh no, it's Sid! Oh my god. Hello everyone, good work. Your Majesty, Your Highness, forgive my tardiness. Let me guess, Suarez is gonna come too. Thanks for coming. Ah, one of the Divine Blade's lieutenants. That wasn't too bad. Just a bit more and you really would have had us. Yes, I'll admit I was surprised. I didn't expect you to be able to turn away such a blow so easily. Alright, this is turning into my kind of party. You want to play too? I'll pass for the moment. Really, I'm just bait anyway. What? Oh shit, Richard! Okay, yo, Richard's here too. Richard Redemption Arc. All we need is Schwarz now, and we have the full set. Good, I've made it in time. What? Wait huh? Richard? Colonel Richard. Hello, Miss Bright. You should call me Colonel, however. I've been stripped of my rank, and I'm little more than a criminal performing his penal service. Boy, that sure explains that sure explains every question I'd have about this. Don't call me Colonel, okay? Mr. Richard, it's been some time. I'm glad to see you and the princess are well, Your Majesty. I believe General Bright has already briefed you of my circumstance. So please, allow me to shield you from these criminals. By all means. Thank you, Mr. Richard. Oh my god. Richard, party member, the pleasure is mine. I so don't even know what's going on anymore. I think it's safe to say the story is bigger than we are, as it were. A pair of the Divine Blade students, our wayward Black Fang, and a group of better than average I mean, yeah, I guess so. Better than average bracers. I think we may have tarried for too long. I appreciate the time, personally. Incidentally, we've already handled things in the city. Oh. Is it Schwarz, the Arsail? Oh shit, Amaldea. Actual redemption? Why is everyone getting redeemed? Don't tell me Gilbert's about to come in now, being like, guys, I'm actually on your side now. Commence Operation Clean Sweep, remember. First priority is the safety of the citizenry. Can't speak. Assist the army when possible. Engage Jaeger Corps and Archaisms at your discretion. Yes, ma'am. I'm surprised any of these guys are still alive and not just, constructs, you know? Okay, good moves. Nice. Of course Neil's here too. Holy, just when I thought this couldn't get any crazier, when did the special ops guys show up? And they're going after the society's goons too. Maybe this is, you know, heavy penance for awful deeds and stuff? Or maybe they're just trying to remember everyone how awesome they are. Who the hell would? They're trying to clear their name, obviously. Dorothy? The hell with it. Dorothy, make with the camera. Shoot and shoot until we can't stuff film in there anymore. Nice, sir. Whoa, the Jaegers are being pushed back. Very impressive. Not too bad, really. Now then, servants of Ouroboros, what do you intend? You seemed quite eager for a fight, and are we still desirous of violence? You think you're funny. If it's gonna be like that, I'm gonna call Pater. Stop, Ren. Our chance has already slipped by. Trying to force the issue now would only end in an ugly fashion. Capture of the Rose was ultimately an optional objective. Come, let us pull back. Well, if we gotta. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will pardon us. It should be just about time for your next trial, however. I suggest you keep your wits about you. Next trial? What are you on about? You'll see soon enough. Good day then, everyone. Yeah, well, obviously we haven't gone to Oriole yet. And they've retreated. The Jaeger should pull out of the city as well. Shame we can't pursue them, but I suppose we can't be selfish. Yeah, wait. Way more importantly, so just what in the heck is Colonel Richard doing here? I thought you were in prison for the seriously grievous crime of being a huge jerk. I said I'm not a... well, regardless. Before any of that, we have to secure the city. Would you help us? Sure, of course. We'll help tend to the wounded and with firefighting. He's been redeemed. I can't believe they actually redeemed Amalthea too. And so with great difficulty, the Society's invasion of Grancel was repelled. Estelle's group ran around the city, fighting fires and helping the confused citizenry. Eventually, the rest of the team arrived, having been contacted by Elnan. Oh, I didn't get a chance to do my other request. I missed out on 3 requests because of this. Shit. As I mentioned previously, I'm here on General Bright's orders. He had a suspicion that Ouroboros might try something like this. However, most regular army troops aren't very well trained to fight without their orbital firearms, so we decided to use a handful of troops with experience in hand-to-hand combat. Of course, he needed an excuse to get me and my subordinates involved, seeing as we were supposed to be in prison. As a result, we were to be transported to Grancel when we conveniently ended up caught in the chaos and repelled the attack. Okay. That's about as subtle as a brick to the forehead, Dad. I take it you had some idea about this, Your Majesty? Yes, Cassius and I discussed the idea earlier. We will, I suspect, face some criticism for doing this, but the safety of the citizenry must come before everything else. I mean, maybe. It's going to be probably mixed, right? Because some people of the public were saying that they wanted Richard back, so they got it. And I knew from the bottom of my heart that Mr. Richard would do what was best for the country he loves so. You do not deserve such praise, Your Majesty. I get it, so then... Oh, right. Does this have to do with the reason you wanted to see us? In part, yes. What I wanted to discuss was what Claudia has done. Huh? What's Chloe doing? Yes. It was a short ceremony, but as of this morning, I've been formally invested with the inheritance. I am now officially the crown princess of Liberal, next in line to be queen. Whoa. Congratulations, I think you made a good decision. I really think some of it is simply selfish on my part. Estelle, everyone. I understand you're the ones who saved everyone at the academy. Yeah, that was me. Oh, yeah. Can't really take all the credit, though. And Elisa's group was there, and Seek helped out, too. Yes, so I gathered. And when I learned about what happened, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I could do. What role I could just serve to help protect those dear to me. And that's inheriting the throne. I'm an inexperienced teenager who lacks the ability or confidence to lead an entire kingdom. Still, if I can use the position to protect those dear to me, and if that in turn helps me to protect the hope I love, then it's all worth it. Chloe. Oh my god. My best friend. Well, congrats. Looks like you finally found the path you were looking for. Estelle, thanks. I really am desperately new at this, so I'm not quite sure what I can do. Will you lend me your aid when I need it? What kind of question is that? Duh. I mean, heck, I'm not exactly a grizzled veteran over here, you know? Just as you've lent us your aid time and time again. Whenever you need us, we'll be there for you. Thanks. What a complete and utter fool I've been. All the things I did without realizing the potential of the young people who will carry our future. Alan. What's this? You'll be carrying a good deal of future yourself still, I think. Quite so. You jest, Your Majesty. Colonel, I have a report. I need a Trails like prequel game where it's got like Cassius, Alan, Richard, Schwarz, and like Alicia, like them as young people. That'd be a fire prequel game. What is this? Is the city under attack again? No, sir. Everyone is quiet. But the Jaegers withdrew rapidly and faded out into the countryside. Then what is it? We've received a report from Haken Gate. An Erbonia army is gathering at the border. So they've come at last. How large an army? So far it appears to be a single standard division. But they have tanks with them. What? Now just a damn second. How the hell are they running tanks in the middle of all this? Are they using the same technology as the Society? I thought they might. You know, it's strange. They don't appear to be using orbments at all. The scout reports they say run on steam engines. Steam. It's an engine that uses steam to move the pistons. It's even more primitive than a gasoline engine. Everyone stopped using them as soon as orbments were invented. No sane army would bother keeping some museum pieces maintained. They're a joke compared to even the most basic orbital tank. Which may only mean one thing. They prepared these in secret. Hang on, you mean? It means the Erebonian leadership knew this was going to happen. So the next trial Ouroboros spoke of. Yes, it must be this. Now they're effectively holding Grancel hostage. They can storm in and take the capital again whenever they please. It's one way of sending a message, I suppose. That's another problem. I suspect Dad was keeping you as an ace in the hole. A special joker card he could play. Someone he could dispatch anywhere as an emergency occurred whenever he couldn't be. But now he's played that card and you'll have to remain here. Blast it. Ouroboros certainly plays a hard game. Grandmother, allow me to go to Haken Gate. Say what? Chloe? I couldn't bear sending Uncle. He risked his life once already. Let me go. I'll negotiate with the Erebonians as your agent. Very well, though we may have signed a non-aggression pact with them. Remember that the scales on which Erebonian liberal balance are still unstable. These events could spiral into chaos, which would engulf the continent. I'm counting on you to balance those scales. I will. So, in that case, mind if we go with you? I'm sorry? We'll see the heiress to the Haken Gate safely. And if things get crazy and turn into a shooting war, we'll do what we can to help. Now, mind, we can't actually help you with a shooting war as per guild protocol. But there's a few things we can do from a neutral position, I think. Everyone. I couldn't ask for more. Please keep her safe. Yes, Your Majesty. Leave everything to us. Estelle. Josh, on that note, I and my men will keep an eye on any movements the Society may try to make. Even if they attempt to assault us with that massive puppets of theirs, we'll be ready to respond. Guys, we'll be counting on you. So this entire time is Schwarz just like stranded? Is she stranded in the ocean? And so Estelle's group took to the road towards Haken Gate and escorting Chloe. Passing through Gurren Gate, and they moved towards Roland as quickly as possible. And soon arrived. Okay, so we're just locked into the story now because I'm not doing anything now. I'm just cutscenes and gameplay. Do I actually get to see? Wait. Oh my god, it's Olivier. The Erebonians are attacking, right? He went back to his home. Oh my, Olivier, what did you do? What did you do, Olivier? No. Don't tell me. I swear to God, if this turns out Olivier's like some bad guy. Explain yourself, General Vander. Why is a division of the Imperial Army on our literal doorstep? Does the Empire truly forget the pact it signed so quickly? General Morgan, I'm the one who would like an explanation. What? For the past 24 hours or so, orbments all across the southern marches of His Majesty's domain have ceased function. And at the exact same time, it seems a massive heretofore unknown structure appeared above your Valeria Lake. Now I ask you, Morgan, what is going on? Huh. It's just as you say. We are as confused as anyone else about the situation. So it would seem. But your situation is, as I said, affecting a large swath of Imperial territory. Given that you know full aware why I'm here, General. I'm here to try and raise the stallion above us while we're weak, then? We intend nothing of the sort. We are given to understand that a criminal organization of some sort has been taking advantage of this situation. All we wish to see is if we can be of aid to the allies whom we have signed a non-aggression pact with. Those are the orders I received from the Imperial government. Nonsense. What are those tanks doing here, then? I never heard of a tank that runs on steam and combustion until now. How is it that you've suddenly had these tanks conveniently bring no orbital power? That is a military secret. I would think you would welcome us, though, Morgan. These vehicles are perfectly suited for helping to keep the peace. In Liberal, that is, while this crisis runs its course. You understand my meaning, yes? We deeply appreciate your thoughtfulness. What? Oh? She's back to her normal outfit, but she's wearing some new clothes still, too. Impossible. Your Highness, what are you... Oh my god. She got some new drip. Morgan, well done. Please leave the rest to me. But Your Highness... And what are they doing here? Well, we're the royal bodyguards. Sorta. Temporarily. Should the worst happen, we'll protect Chloe. We swear. I may be inexperienced as a negotiator, but this is however the proper time for me to step forward and assume my duties as heir. Morgan, please. As you wish, Your Highness. Just keep in mind who you're going out there to parley with. If anything happens, be ready to run for the gate. I understand. This is Chloe's big moment. It seems I'll be trading words with someone else now, I'm afraid I don't recognize you, though your bearing is quite noble. This is the first time we have met, sir. I am Claudia von Oslies, Princess of Liberal, granddaughter to the Queen, and newly invested heir to the throne. Forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. I am Zex Vander, Lieutenant General of the 3rd Division of the Imperial Army. Lieutenant General, okay. So, he's not as high as Sid. Yes, word of your accomplishments in battle have reached even us, General Vander. Hey, is that guy famous? Yeah, that's One-Eye Zex. He's one of the best field commanders Urbonia has. Never mind, okay. One-Eye Zex. If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I have actually seen pictures of you before. You cut your hair recently. Now that I look, your face is familiar, but... It's a bit embarrassing, but I cut it for the investiture ceremony. Consider it a little girl's way of showing her resolve to take up a burden too heavy for her. Hardly. Looks very good on you, if I may be forward. Allow this servant of the Empire to congratulate you on becoming heir to the throne. Thanks. Well then, what brings the Princess of Liberal here? Are you here to raise protests against us like my good colleague Morgan? No, that's not my intent. I'm sure that our neighbors in Urbonia must be terrified at the moment. The darkness at night, the cold, the complete shutdown of communication. Believe me, I know how any one of these could inspire terror in people. What I ask is for you to consider your actions. Consider what would happen if your forces were to enter our country. You say that large portions of the Empire are disordered at the moment. I assure you, in every part of Liberal it is worse. And while we no longer bear Urbonia ill will, many of our citizens are agitated and afraid. I could not bear if the good intentions of our allies were misunderstood. But, as you can see, we are investigating these strange events as quickly as we are able. Furthermore, we have managed to suppress most of the activities of the aforementioned criminal group of our own. And so I ask, for the sake of continued friendship between Urbonia and Liberal, a relationship we value highly, give us a little more time. We will make this right. Pretty words, but they are, alas, sound and fury, signifying nothing. No way. No way. Wait. No fucking way he's the prince. There's no fucking way that Olivier's the prince, Your Highness. Fuck off. Fuck off, man. What? I shall take the reins. You are relieved, General. As you wish, Your Highness. Oh my god. What? What? He can't be. You have got to be shitting me. Olivier is the Prince of Urbonia? I believe this is our first formal acquaintance, Princess Claudia. I am Olivert Rice Arner, a son of His Majesty, Emperor Eugent III. What? One of the son... He's an Imperial Prince? Sarah, did you know about this? You're kidding, right? I thought he was just some sort of agent for Imperial Intelligence. Olivert Rice Arner. I recognize the name, but I don't know the man. Even though I am a prince, I am a little more than a royal bastard. I rarely attend to public matters of state, so I am unsurprised you do not know my face. It does still sting a little, though, I fear. For the lovely girl who was once to be my bride did not even know my face. An arrow, my heart. What? There are no other words. I see, so that's what Colonel Richard had in mind a while back. I'm sorry, I was unaware. Allow me to apologize for the slight against you. Well, I do understand it was conducted without the Queen's consent. That sort of slight we can overlook. But this? No, Urbonia cannot overlook this. Oh, my enchanting princess. Are you aware, I wonder, of a little rumor making its rounds across our great empire? I don't believe I am. Allow me to tell you then. Rumor has it that an immense structure in the distance is Liberal's new weapon. What? Liberal has developed a groundbreaking new weapon that allows them to stop orbital energy. They intend to use it to make us pay for the war 10 years ago. Yet, well, if that were the case, then why did our power go off too, dumbass? That's not how it works. It is a rumor which finds fertile ground in the ears of our citizens. Well, then your citizens are stupid. And leadership. It can't be. That's absolutely untrue. We would never. Then you can prove it, yes? Prove that it is a misunderstanding. I get it, though. Olivier's trying to... He's trying to force Claudia to prove that it's a false claim. He has good intentions. If you cannot, then we must act upon the evidence of our senses. Indeed, if the rumors are true, this is the monstrous betrayal of all civilization, using the pact to hide your intention. What choice would we have here and then, but to be defenders of the free world? Okay, what in the hell is this, Olivier? Estelle? Estelle? Oh, here we go. Please punch him. I can't just stand here listening to you blather on as you please. Olivier, you know damn well just what's going on here. Why are you being such a jerk? Estelle, wait. Have we met? You seem to know me even if you did not get my name quite right. Did we meet at a party once? Oh shit, never mind. It's not Olivier, it's his brother. Why are their names so similar then? No, you lack the refinement of nobility. No matter how I look at you, you must be nothing more than a commoner. Who are you? Okay, fine then. You want to play dumb no matter what? You're not the only one who can bust out a surprise. My name's Estelle Bright. I'm a B rank bracer of the Bracer Guild of Liberal. I would have been A rank, but unfortunately I'm only B rank. Actually, I'm not B rank, I'm B plus rank. In accordance with the laws of the guild, I'm involving myself in this dispute as a neutral arbitrator. Okay, here we go. Estelle pop-off moment. Estelle about to change history right here. I see. You're a bracer. B rank. That would make you a veteran bracer who can be trusted with an arbitration of this scope. But... trying to say you can't trust a bracer's word, Prince Olivert? Not at all. Forgive me. What do you intend to do about our little situation, neutral arbitrator? From the evidence, I judge that Urbonia's claim is false. The floating city is not a Liberalian weapon. I swear it on the honor of the Bracer Guild supporting Gauntlet. On the honor of the guild emblem itself. A bold statement. Certainly from the Bracer Guild holds enough weight that it cannot be ignored outright. However, I shall pose the same question to you. What is the evidence of this claim? Well, we've seen it for ourselves. The group which made the floating city appear is the Criminal Society of Ouroboros, which is still operating in Liberal. We of the guild have been cooperating with the Royal Army to try and put a stop to the society's operations. Heck, if you'd like, we can have records of everything forwarded to the Imperial government. would certainly satisfy our need for evidence against liberals' possible malfeasance. However, you think you have, I think, missed a key point. Huh? Assuming then that the perpetrators are this society of Ouroboros, are liberal and the guild capable of putting a stop to this crisis? If you do not, then the Empire will not sit here wringing its hands. The weaponry we have brought, including the cannons of our tanks, all use gunpowder. Would they not be perfect for laying siege to and destroying this little rogue city of yours? You gotta be joking. What will cannons do against something that big? Huh. You never know until you try, Miss Bright. Regardless, I can say one thing for sure. You do have the ability to put a stop to our goodwill, of our needs to defend ourselves. Well then, Prince Oliver, would action satisfy? If we can prove that we can, even in these circumstances, do something about the city, would you give us the time to do so? Well, I suppose that for some time at least, civility would force our hand. My prince. Calm down, General. Consider it the bare minimum of courtesy to a minor power we have a pact with. This assumes that they can even prove anything, as you wish. Oh my god, Mueller's there too. So then, if you could show me you have some hope of stopping all this, our forces will withdraw. On the crest of the Golden Stallion, and my name as a member of the Arner family, I swear it. Good. That came through loud and clear. Oh, is that the dragon? Is that... Yeah, it's Ragnar. Now you're really killing me. Dad? Wait, what? Huh? Well, I'll be honest, I don't even know what's going on anymore. How is the R sale running now? What? This is our proof, Bed of Urbonia. Feel free to feast your eyes upon it. Dad. Cassius Bright. Been a while, Zex. They finally gave you a second star, I see. That's beside the point. Why are you here? What is that ship? How is it capable of flying? That, unfortunately, is a national secret. Rather like those steam tanks of yours, I would say. Okay. So that is the Arsail, is it? And you must be the famed Cassius Bright. I believe this is the first time we have had an audience, Your Highness. Strange, though. I feel as if we met somewhere before. How curious. I was just thinking the same thing. How very curious. Isn't it, though? My prince. Miss Bright, Princess Claudia. I'm a proud member of the Erebonian Imperial Army. I will keep my word. General, have all our forces withdraw from this area immediately. Oliver. You have our gratitude, Prince Oliver. It's not Olivier. I think he has different colored eyes, though. Still, though, my dear citizens will doubtlessly not be satisfied with mere possibility being presented to them. Perhaps I could board the Arsail and observe him for myself. Prince Oliver. A good idea. I'm sure everyone in the Imperial government would be satisfied with the prince as a witness. Princess Claudia, shall we? Of course, I see no reason to object. I'm sure this will only further strengthen the bond between our countries. Welcome aboard, Princess Oliver. Estelle's like, oh god, now there's two of them. Prince Oliver, what have you done? You finally stride onto the public stage for the first time in ages, and you engage in this charade? I suppose we were too transparent at the end, Transparent like air. To think that a prince of the Empire would plan something like this in Liberal. Mueller, how could you let this happen? Forgive me, Uncle. Oh shit. Damn, so Vander's related to one of the three generals. No wonder he's pretty strong himself. But do you really think this idiot would listen even if I asked him to stop? Oh, wait, it's actually Olivier, no way. Well, besides, there are elements of this which do not sit easily on my conscience. I learned all the truth behind Hamlet during this mess. Ooh. And he did. So, you did know. How could he not know? Even back then he was a criminal. He was a criminal part of the military chain of command. My shame is... No, Zex. It was a subsection of the Warhawks. I know you had nothing to do with it. A scandal so vile that information about it had to be tightly controlled. I do not agree with the logic, but I understand it. Seal up, which stinks, and bury it forever. Those who rule remain in power, unblemished. However, I cannot allow the same trick to be played twice. Prince, Zex, you realize that yourself, I'm sure. The incredibly fortuitous addition of the steam tanks to our arsenal. The convenient orders to sortie. Every bit of this has fingerprints of the blood and Iron Chancellor himself. Giliath Osborne. What? He's in contact with Ouroboros. I no longer doubt it. Oh my god, shit. Wait, he might be the Grandmaster then. Whoever this Giliath Osborne guy is. I think they mentioned him before. I think he's like Queen Alicia. He's the ruler of Urbonia. And personally, I find the idea of a Chancellor whose first loyalty is not the Empire rather repugnant. Don't you? My prince, you can't possibly. But I do indeed. The former military man who has become the Empire's central politician after rising to prominence 10 years ago. The cold-blooded yet bold reformer who laid rails through the Empire and has annexed many of our neighbors through force of arms. I have decided to slay the beloved monster which has made its nest in our Empire. You may call all of this my declaration of war. Unbelievable. Do you even realize what you are attempting to accomplish, my prince? I like to tell myself I do, at least. He's not only politically strong, but he does have de facto control of easily 7/10 of the military. Putting aside neutral people like yourself, all who stand against him are the nation's feudal lords, and their influence weakens by the day. Worse still, my father's trust in him is nearly absolute. Okay, so if liberal's a democracy, Urbonia seems to be a meritocracy, basically, which is based on achievement and strength, basically. The very picture of a monster, I would say. Then why even? Is it not obvious? Because the way he acts is not beautiful. What? Okay, it is Olivier. My eyes were open as I traveled liberal. People in countries are at the greatest when they are proud of themselves. And I wish for my people to my fatherland to feel the same pride. To be proud of accomplishments, not conquest. I hope you can understand, Zex. My prince, you've become quite a man. As they say, only an unwatched pot will boil. It's been 7 years since you took me under your wing to teach me what you knew. I simply learned to apply what you taught when you weren't looking. Indeed. Very well. I will pull my forces back. I must remind you, however, that the 3rd Division was merely the vanguard. Osborne is mustering another 10 divisions in the capital. 3 days, and then they march. That's your deadline. Yes, we'll act with all haste, Zex. Muller, you're going with them, I take it? If things go poorly, bring him back, even if you have to drag him by his collar. I imagine I'll have to do so either way. Oh my god, Holy shit, this story is incredible. What the fuck? It's amazing. Men, fall out. We are withdrawing to Parm. There we will await new orders. Oh my god. I would have never expected this. So Olivier was traveling this entire time to learn more about, like, liberal, but then his encounter with Estelle and the rest showed him how it is to live in a different country with like different principles and rules, and because of that he understands that like the way Urbonia rules is like an iron thumb, right? So it's like he wants to change that, and he was the prince, but unlike other royalty, he wanted to see the world see how it was before. Oh, man, this game is fantastic. And so we managed to buy ourselves a little bit of time at least. Really though, no one trusts me, it seems. My lamentations truly are ceaseless. Of course they don't, you nitwit. Even I didn't think you had something like this in you. As they say, if you're gonna play your cards, throw in all your chips. Besides, you certainly did a good job in arranging all the pieces. You could say we are partners in crime, confederates of love, bees of a flower who have shared of the sweetest honey. I am armed, Olivier. Oh my gosh. Estelle, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done my entire butt. Would you please explain what in the hell is going on? Why, it's exactly as it looks. There was something rotten in the state of Urbonia. I simply dragged it up onto the stage. The stage, and the rest of us couldn't get a peek at the script. As they truly say, if you wish to deceive your foes, deceive your friends. Having the Arsail show up after you negotiate us into a corner. That was the plan Cassius, Bright, and I came up with. Oh, it was. I should have known. Once Dad showed up, I thought that might be it. That wasn't the idea, at least. And here comes deceitful jerk number 2. That's a little cruel, don't you think? I was listening in by phone. You handled those negotiations expertly. Thanks to you, the arrival of the Arsail had the impact it needed. Listening in by what? Of course, that artifact of yours. My dear Shara, no more of that, please. It would be a little problematic if he heard about it. Little too late on that score, Prince. Hey, Kevin. And Schwarz. Kevin's here too, and Julia as well. Your Highness, I heard about the attack on the capital. I'm very glad to see you're safe. I'm sorry, Julia, I can only imagine how worried you must have been. Well, part of it's my fault. If I'd finished the RCL upgrades, we could have came here to help out ourselves. Unfortunately, a zero-field reinforcement, the most advanced airship in the world, took a while, if you could believe it. Still, glad to see everyone safe. Yeah, hang on. How is the RCL flying? We made a zero-field generator big enough for the entire ship. Yes, indeed. The ones I gave you were the prototypes I'd whipped up to help design a large-scale version. I've been locked up in the RSL ever since you left, and now it's finally ready. I see. So in other words, every last bit of this was set up by Dad? Come now, don't say it like don't say it like I'm a criminal. I simply did what I could to make it easy for you to act. You did this because you wanted to, yes? It's true. Estelle did everything because she wanted to. Well, technically, I guess, but... Oh, I don't quite get why you're here, though, Kevin. Alright. While I was at the cathedral, word came in from the Grancel higher-ups. They've been hitting the books. I think I've got a good picture on what that kind of thing the Oriole is, and how to end this mess. And once I told Cassius about this, I got hogtied and brought out here. Whoa, what? What the Oriole is? Yeah, so... First of all, the Oriole isn't that floating city itself, really. We think it's an artifact within the city that provides the whole thing with orbital power and helps control the flow of it. The Gospels are basically like distribution thingies for it. An ancient power source for a city. But then, why is it causing all orbits to be shut down? Now we're getting into guesswork, but a couple of really old legends talk about the Oriole striking down threats to the Chosen, meaning all our modern orbits are being seen by it as threats by the Chosen, disabling any possible threat in its area of influence. It's a defense mechanism, essentially. It seems extremely likely, and really this gives us a ray of hope. Doing something about an entire city would be difficult at best due to its sheer size, but if we can find the actual Oriole, somewhere within the city we may be able to find a deal with it. I see, that's an idea. That does sound like a plan, at least. Yes, it seems as though our final goal is well set for us. We should board the Arsail and make our way to the flying city with all haste. The decision is to use the Arsail must come from the royal family. Princess, shall we? You don't need to ask. Captain Schwarz, prepare the Arsail for launch. We're headed for the flying city above Valeria Lake. At once. Yeah, there is too much going on right now. And my bracer friends, please everyone lend your aid to Liberal in our hour of need. This mission will likely be the last one of this crisis. Well, saying that like it's even a question if we'll go. This is something we should leave up to our leader. Leader? Estelle? We mean you, of course. What? Why so shocked? We all do have our own stake in this, yes, but one way or another, we've just been tagging along on this wild ride of yours. So with this sense, Estelle, you're definitely our leader. This is her Legend of Heroes. Well, still not quite ready for it. No, she is. No matter how grim it gets, Estelle never loses hope. That light is always there to guide me, to guide us. That's why only she could be our leader. Not helping. Estelle, your face is red as a beet. Okay, I get it. Chloe, the guild accepts your mission. We'll find the Oriole on the Flying City and save Liberal. Thanks. Good, that's finally settled. Now I can get back to headquarters. Dad, you're not coming with us? I'm afraid I can't. That'd be too overpowered. I would kill everything in one hit. They may have retreated for now, and I trust Zex to keep his word, but we can't ignore the larger Urbonian threat. It's not just Hawk and Gate. They could use non-orbital powered vessel to invade us by sea. I also wouldn't be surprised if the Society attempts another raid on Grancel. I can't leave the Royal Army with all of this going on. I get it. I'll do my best. With Josh and everyone. So Dad, try not to kill yourself with work, okay? It will be a struggle, but don't worry. And Josh, let me give you this to you. A letter. Call it a father's heart. It's between men, so it might be a little shocking for Estelle. A gentle reminder that I'm right here and still have my staff. I'll read it when I have time. Please do. For the love of, I seriously do not get this guy stuff like this. Don't be so harsh, Estelle. I'm taking some time off once this is over. I intend to spend a lot of time at home once I can. So make sure we can all share some omelette rice then, alright? Yeah, you bet. Oh my god. Please don't be a death flag. Please don't be a death flag. Are you sure, Cassius? If you're that worried, you could have gone with them, you know? No, it's fine. Weissman is even more dangerous than I thought it would be. If I accompanied them, I would simply be painting a large target on their heads. Yes, if you were out in the open, he'd strike at your ankle like the snake he is. The Prince of Fame, And it is maddeningly frustrating, let me tell you. Of course, this is also what gives us a chance to strike. A game of truth and lies as the two of you try to read the other, eh? Speaking of lies, do you think the Blood of an Iron Chancellor will really hold back? As powerful as he is, he can't gainsay an oath from Prince Oliver easily. As long as we don't give him any more of an opening, I think we'll be safe. I hope so. Everything rests on the team aboard the Arsail then. Yes. Lena, and great benevolent Idios of the sky, shine down where your children must walk, please. That beneath this enormous sky, they might find the path they seek. Oh my god, Chapter 8. Save. What a fucking story. Oh my gosh, this franchise is amazing. I was wondering, you know, but every single character in this game, or all the playable characters, basically got character development, which is great because in the first game it was kind of just setting up the story, the world building, the cities, but in this game it's all about the characters and it's great. It's not even like the protagonist, but it's also the antagonist too, so it's really something else. Oh my god. But I'm gonna end it here. Super long episode. Need to think about things too. Frickin' seeing Olivier speaking like a normal human being was not on my Trails in the Sky bingo sheet, but I am looking forward to seeing how this is going to close off because I'm assuming next chapter is basically the finale. So I'll see you then.